What is going on, beautiful people? I am Josh, and today marks episode number 2 in our Photoshop skin retouching series. Our focus today is going to be on enhancing freckles. Right here we have our beautiful friend Serena, and let's go ahead and get after it. First thing we want to do is duplicate our layer. We can do so by pressing Ctrl J or Command J if you're on a Mac. Alright. Layer duplicated. Mission success. I'm joking. Alright, so now we want to create a layer mask, and we want to create a black and white layer mask. Alright, and what this allows us to do is this allows us to have sliders for each individual color. So most freckles are going to be reds, oranges, yellows. So we're just going to pull our reds slider down and then our yellow slider down just a tiny bit. Alright, that looks pretty good from there. Now with our mask, we want to invert our mask, and that mask inversion, what that is going to do is that it's going to make everything that we have done be in color. So let's go ahead and get Control I. So it's like saying, hey, we haven't done anything to this photo until we paint on it. So from here, I want to take and I want to use a brush that is a kind of a smaller and soft brush, and I want to make sure that my flow in my heart, I want to make sure that my flow is down on it. So let me go ahead and get zoomed in where I want to paint her freckles. Sorry, work alarm. Alright, so back to it. Now we want to paint her freckles in. So have our brush selected, and all you're going to see is this is just going to desaturate quite a bit. No need to fear, I know it's ugly at this point. Alright, from here we want to change our blending mode for our layer from normal to luminosity, and what that should have done is that should have enhanced our freckles a little bit. So let's go ahead and check by turning on and off the layer mask. So that's off, that's on. Alright, and if we want to move, we want to do a little bit more from here. So we want to go ahead and take and we want to create another mask. This one is just going to be a brightness and contrast mask. Alright, and we're going to set our contrast or our brightness to our desired effect on the areas that we are working on. So let's slide in some contrast. That looks pretty good to me. Now, don't forget that we're going to go, because this will affect the entire photo, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit Control I to invert the layer or to invert the mask, and then we're going to use the same brush and we're just going to paint over top of our freckles. Alright, let me go ahead and group these. So I'm going to highlight all three. I'm going to press Control G, and that should put them in a group. Now this is our after, this is our before, and that's it. That is the finished product.